Hey everybody, it's me, Annie. So today I'm trying to do another art piece where I'm going to make a landscape diorama. I'm on my own today. I'll be editing. So I had a few options and I'm featuring this one, which is like a Roman inspired abandoned building. So I did sketch out some ideas and that's kind of like where I'm going for. After taking a recycled book and tearing out the pages and using it as a bottom layer, I made some stairs and the foundation out of cardboard. So here's one of the inspirations I had for this piece. As you can see, I was way over my head. Here's another one where I really like the greenery, and for sure I wanted a lighting area on the top. But I really should have done some more research before diving headfirst into this. Oh, here's two more other options. I really like the greenery of the one on the left. But yeah, I have to do everything on my own for this one. My editor is busy, so I'm editing. And it's not that complicated, but after I did the bottom supports and also the walls for the back, I did the flooring. So I added more support just for better support. And after I hot glue everything on top, I would put paper mache in order to lock everything in. So for this, I'm just weighing it down just so the hot glue stays in place. Now, I will mention that even though I'm technically uploading this mid-February, I did start recording this in October, late October, so a few months ago. So I have some tissue paper. I've seen a lot of people use softer papers when doing paper mache. And even though I think it's kind of like a waste to use, I did get a box of tissue paper that were damaged, so they technically weren't able to be sold just because they were contaminated. So I thought that would be a great opportunity to test it out. And it's a lot softer than using book paper. So here, after I did a layer of paper mache at the very bottom, where the supports are and the stairs, I did the very top where the arches are. And overall, at this point, I'm extremely confident. And I started putting paper mache on the very top, and I got rid of the tissue paper, and now I have toilet paper, which I also heard is good. And this also came in the same box as the tissue paper. Now, a lot of people, when they do paper mache, they have different recipes that I've seen. For instance, I prefer water and glue equal mix, but a lot of people use baking soda, flour, and so on. So here I have, after I'm done with paper mache, I use Mod Podge in an old project that I had from years ago. And I'm going to take some of the greenage and just add it to my piece. Now at this point, I'm really satisfied with my work for not really doing any landscape pieces. And as I add greenery, I kind of hate it more and more because I didn't really paint it other than white. And I feel like I should have done more before I started editing greenery. But I had a very short schedule in order to make this. But I had fun until I added the greenery at the end. But for sure, if I ever were to redo this piece or do a piece similar, I think I would do a lot more planning. But I have an idea for my next art project of doing little paper mache sculptures, just because I feel like I would have more power I don't know. But for sure, I want to bring in the concept of using a blender. I've seen people do that, and I'm actually pretty curious on how that would work. Now, tissue paper and the toilet paper were way too soft for my liking, and I wasn't able to control it as well. But it's good for functions of details. Like at the rim, I don't know if you can see it that well. I did a nice rim contrast to make it look like it was carved in. I mean, I think I did decent. I think going straight into this without having a fully fledged plan was okay, but as you can see, like, I had a bunch of greenery all over everywhere, and from the final product I did spray like water glue, and for those places I didn't clean correctly or I added afterwards, it kind of defected and like dirtied up certain areas. So for sure I would be more concentrated on the greenery. So after I put all the greenery up, and you can see where I messed up with some of the green parts, I put 2 little walls at the bottom because I wanted to add water. And so I'm using the rest of this Mod Podge that I was using for the greenery because I had very little of it left, and I left it for almost a week to dry, and here I am peeling off one of the walls thinking that it's dry, and look, you can see the whole corner come off, and I'm just like, oof. I feel like if I didn't do it with the greenery and the water, I think from there would have been fine. I thought the Mod Podge would dry clear, however, because I haven't let it dry correctly and I kept touching it, it stayed white. But after a month of completely drying, it did turn clear, but it turned a weird yellowy color. But that's it for now. I have a huge idea for next one. Actual sculptures instead of landscapes. I think I'm going to leave landscapes for now. But I appreciate it. I hope you liked this extremely short video. Let me know any ideas you have in the future, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!